Hey guys, Brittany Cross here. I'm doing my week 7 tech toolkit. I just wanted to take a minute to talk to you about some of the readings that we did this week and a little bit about some of the tech that I've been experimenting with. I really enjoyed the technology embedded pedagogy video. I like some of the stuff he had to say about how the students receiving instant feedback. He had some great quotes about students were already on board for technology and how he was kind of learning it along with them, which I thought was really important. Um, I really liked the blended learning video as well. I have actually had some experience with Khan, and I've used that website. I'm actually a member, and I've used that website to learn some mathematical concepts. I found it to be really helpful because it provides you a couple of different videos. It's really interactive. You could pause it. There's like a question section underneath the videos, and then it has quizzes as well, and it kind of tracks your learning. I thought that it was a really interesting concept, and I kind of liked how his students seemed to be doing really well and how he was a really actively engaged teacher throughout that program, and he utilized it in a really interesting way. I also feel like potentially it could create a lot of laziness within education, and it's really easy to have kids do a lesson online and then just kind of check on how they're doing and see what they need help with and help them with that, but not really actually actively engaging your students, which he did, but it was kind of just a thought that I was having about how it could potentially not be so great because those videos do get really boring after a while. I liked how it provided immediate help for the students and immediate feedback, and that was really great. It's something that I think a lot of times we're missing. The differentiating instruction video was also really great. It's something that I'm very interested in going into special ed. I pay a lot of attention whenever I hear the word differentiated instruction because it's kind of what I have to do. I really liked the whiteboard desks. I thought those were amazing, and I want to figure out how to get some. I also liked how he was using free trials and beta testing, which I don't know what that means, but essentially probably means free trials, and grants and 6 to 8 weeks kind of like testing and stuff, which seemed really cool. Definitely a way to potentially get some tech within the classroom if you don't have a lot of resources within the district. And yeah, he seemed like a really awesome teacher too. He was very active and very engaged, which I think was kind of the point in a lot of our debates and a lot of our discussion that we've been having was like you have to make choices and you have to be active and you have to be actively thinking about how this is going to be utilized, how your students are going to receive it, how your students are going to utilize it, and what you can do to be a better teacher and how you can better serve your students. And if tech is going to help you with that, then that's great. Do it. Rock on. If it's not going to help you with that, and if you just kind of suck as a teacher, then it's just going to make it worse. So don't suck as a teacher. So I talked a little bit about Khan, which I used a lot this week because I had an algebra test. And then I also used a voice thread this week, which was kind of cool and kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, the interface seemed really cool, and it was definitely something different. I've never done anything like before, and I think that that I like the general idea and the general concept, but I'm not 100% sure if that is the best way to go about it. I think that there's a lot of other programs that you could potentially use, and a lot of other like video tools and stuff. I think that it works really well in like a college atmosphere where students are expected to do a lot of work outside of the classroom, and I could kind of see myself maybe using it for questions, presentations that I use for my students that they can do on their own individually within the classroom, and then they can answer questions verbally. And that was kind of one way that I was thinking it might help and work especially within special education if you have students who need a little bit of remedial work. That could definitely work. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I kind of thought that the drawing thing would be a little bit more cool than it was. It was kind of like you could just like draw something. And I definitely have seen some cool videos out there that students have done that I have no idea how they've done them, but I've been like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys created that. That's amazing. And I think that maybe that would be a better way to use the media than, just like a voiceover on a presentation. Yeah, so that's all I've been doing this week. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I look forward to seeing everyone in class. Bye.